Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Mama June, who will get Alana's custody after Pumpkin and Josh's divorce? Mama June stars Pumpkin and Josh have already filed for divorce, and there is no going back now. They have left no room for reconciliation, and viewers have a lot of questions in their minds. They wondered who would get their kids' custody and how they would manage the dynamics. But the biggest question is, who would get Alana's custody after Pumpkin and Josh's divorce? Apparently, she is lingering on the cliff, where she is watching her sister and brother-in-law parting ways. What does fate have for her? Where will she live now? Mama June, who will get Honey Boo Boo's custody? Pumpkin has played a huge role in Honey Boo Boo's upbringing. She was the one who raised her sister, made sure that she never slept hungry, and had a roof. The celeb fought with Mama June and won Alana's custody. Hence, the latter lived with Lauren until she decided to move out for her further studies. Apparently, Josh and Pumpkin's divorce papers only talk about their 4 kids. These two have opted for joint custody and will co-parent their children. Moreover, the estranged couple would divide the expenses, and they wouldn't have any kind of child support issues. But what about Alana? Lauren and Josh's divorce papers don't talk about Honey Boo Boo at all. This could be because no one gets Alana's custody. She has already turned 18 and is an adult now. Hence, the law considers her as a mature adult who can make her own decisions and doesn't have to be babysit by anyone. So it is evident that Honey Boo Boo's life wouldn't be affected because of the divorce drama that Josh and Lauren have been undergoing these days. Moreover, she is already living in Colorado with her boyfriend and is working hard to survive on her own. Mama June. Everything about Pumpkin and Josh's divorce drama. Mama June fans never really saw Pumpkin and Josh's divorce coming. That is why they were in disbelief when the former filed for her divorce on August 1, 2024. Apparently, the couple has been having an estranged relationship for a while and hasn't been living together for almost 3 months now. They believe that their marriage was irreparable and that their decision to part ways was mutual. But that's not all. Not only did Josh and Lauren break up, but they also moved on in their lives. Fans were in shock when they learned about their new flames. As per the reports, Pumpkin has started dating Josh's cousin, Darren Kitchen. However, viewers aren't sure if she has made the right choice because of the latter's sketchy past. Apparently, Darren has been accused of child abuse and infidelity. On the other hand, Josh has also found someone new. He is currently dating a girl named Keely and has already started her happily ever after with her. The latter is pregnant and Josh is preparing for fatherhood for the 5th time in a row. Hence, the dynamics have completely changed and viewers are waiting for the upcoming season. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more updates. The Ifford household was unnervingly silent, a stark contrast to its usual hustle and bustle. Lauren Pumpkin Ifford sat at the kitchen table, staring blankly at the divorce papers in front of her. Her heart felt heavy, and the air seemed thick with uncertainty. Across from her sat her younger sister, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, her eyes wide with fear and confusion. "Pumpkin, what's gonna happen to me?" Alana's voice was barely a whisper, but it carried the weight of her anxiety. Pumpkin reached across the table and took Alana's hand, squeezing it gently. "We're gonna figure this out, Alana, I promise. You're my sister and I love you. We're family, no matter what." But the words felt hollow even to Pumpkin. The divorce from Josh was tearing her apart, and the thought of a custody battle over Alana was more than she could bear. The sisters had been through so much together, from their reality TV fame to the tumultuous ups and downs with their mother, June Shannon. Alana's stability had always been Pumpkin, and now that foundation was at risk. The front door creaked open, and Pumpkin's husband Josh walked in, his face a mask of wariness. He saw the papers on the table and sighed deeply, running a hand through his hair. "Pumpkin, we need to talk." Pumpkin nodded, feeling a lump form in her throat. "Alana, can you give us a minute?" Alana hesitated but eventually left the room, casting one last worried glance at her sister. Once she was out of earshot, Josh took a seat and looked Pumpkin in the eye. "I don't want to make this harder than it already is, but we need to think about what's best for Alana." Pumpkin's eyes filled with tears. "She's my sister, Josh. I've raised her like my own daughter. I can't lose her." Josh reached across the table, his expression softening. I know, and I love her too. But we need to consider everything. The court might not see things the way we do. They might think she should be with someone more stable. Stable? Pumpkin's voice cracked. You mean Mama? Josh didn't answer, but his silence spoke volumes. Despite her past struggles with addiction and legal issues, June Shannon had been working hard to rebuild her life. She had gone through rehab, stayed clean, and even started a new relationship with someone who seemed to have a positive influence on her. The courts might see her as a viable option for Alana's custody. I don't trust her, Pumpkin said, her voice trembling. What if she slips up again? What if she can't handle the responsibility? Josh nodded, understanding Pumpkin's fears. I get it. But we need to be prepared for anything. We need to come up with a plan. Over the next few days, the house felt like it was on the verge of falling apart. Alana's schoolwork suffered, and she seemed lost without the certainty of her living situation. Pumpkin met with her lawyer, trying to build a case to keep Alana with her. But the more they dug into it, the more complicated it became. One evening, as Pumpkin sat alone in the living room, her phone buzzed. It was a text from Mama June. Can we talk? Pumpkin's heart raced. She hadn't spoken to her mother in months, and now, with everything falling apart, she wasn't sure she was ready to face her. But she knew she had to, for Alana's sake. She replied with a simple, yes. An hour later, June arrived. She looked different, healthier, more put together. It was a stark contrast to the woman Pumpkin had last seen, struggling to stay sober and out of trouble. Hey Pumpkin, June said softly, sitting down on the couch. How are you holding up? Pumpkin's guard was up, but she forced herself to stay calm. I'm managing, but we need to talk about Alana. June nodded, her eyes filled with concern. I know. I want to be there for her, Pumpkin. I've been working so hard to get my life back on track. I want to prove to you and to Alana that I can be the mother she needs. Pumpkin felt a pang of hope, but it was quickly overshadowed by doubt. It's not just about proving yourself, Mama. It's about consistency, about being there every single day. Alana needs stability. June reached out and took Pumpkin's hand, her eyes earnest. I understand that, and I want to work with you, not against you. Maybe we can come up with a shared custody arrangement. I don't want to take her away from you, Pumpkin. I just want to be a part of her life again. Pumpkin felt her resolve waver. She had always wanted Alana to have a relationship with their mother, but the fear of history repeating itself loomed large. Yet she could see the sincerity in June's eyes, and a part of her wanted to believe that people could change. Let's take it one step at a time, Pumpkin said finally. We can talk to the lawyers, see what they suggest. But Mama, if you slip up, if you put Alana at risk, I won't hesitate to fight for full custody. She deserves the best, and I won't settle for anything less.